most people either try to not get rejected at all, or they get hurt if they get rejected. While both of these strategies are not very smart, I will tell you in this video. Stay tuned. First of all, why does rejection suck so much, and why do people fear it so much? The answer is quite simple. It is because there are two basic human fears. These are the biggest fears that are present. The first one is death itself, and the second one is social death, so social exclusion. That is because your psychology evolved in a time where you lived with a small group of people, I think like 50 to 100 people for your whole lifetime. And if they said like, fuck this guy, goodbye, and they exclude you, you would die. So social exclusion was death. And today that's not true anymore. Like if you get excluded, you can just find different people, but your mind still believes it's in this kind of scenario and needs to protect you from social exclusion as much as possible. Also, if you're on your own, you're way weaker than if you're in a group of people. The problem is if you just have this group mentality, you will always follow the crowd. And sometimes the crowd, like in Nazi Germany, goes like slaughtering Jews, and that's such a good thing. So it's actually a crucial thing to have an individual identity that is separate from the group identity, okay? So the second thing is people try to avoid it. Well, now you understand it because they don't want to get socially excluded. Social exclusion, like permanent social exclusion, I really have experienced more social exclusion than I would have wanted to in the last couple of years. It really sucks. You don't want to experience it, but you have to be willing to be socially excluded, because really groups of humans can be really, really stupid, and it's a good thing if you have a sense of identity that you would assert even if the group tells you no. Yeah, people try to avoid this, or they don't understand where this pain is coming from. Maybe now that makes sense. Also, if you get rejected, so a lot of times there's a reason and sometimes there's no reason. So if you approach 1,000 women, they all reject you, there's something wrong with you. Like you have to think about it, just watch my channel. There's a lot of things that can help you, but you have to really think about why they're rejecting you. And also don't see it as something so negative, because a rejection is basically just a message from the world telling you you need to change something. If you avoid rejection, that's also a really bad strategy, because the best things in life are attached to rejection. Creative jobs, selling products, finding a girlfriend, meeting women, that's all something attached to possibility of rejection. And if you try to avoid it, you will really not get far in life. And it's really, you have to see that not you are like that, like everybody's like this. Everybody is socially very vulnerable. People act all tough and all cool. Trust me, they don't. Most people are very vulnerable, very insecure in themselves. They're just having a facade on themselves to protect their ego from the fact that they can be socially excluded like that, and they would not know how to handle it. So just accept that social vulnerability you have, and if you go out and approach women and you like challenge social norms and whatever, you will see that you get more socially excluded and will really hurt. But don't run away from it, face it, because afterwards you will be stronger. And yeah, it's fine. Like social rejection, if a woman rejects you, just think about it. Sometimes you can learn something from it, sometimes it's not really important. And I hope that helped you. Peace.